What's up, guys? It's your boy coming back with another video. So, do you want to have direct customers? Are direct customers the end-all, be-all, and the answer to trucking? I'm going to tell you right now. Right now. Alright guys, so everybody's out here talking direct customers, the end-all be-all, the goal of trucking. You can't do it without it, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. The trucking companies, the major trucking companies going out of business are going out of business due to a loss of contract, a reduction in freight on contracted freight. That's what they're going out of business for. They're not going out of business for the spot market dying. Yes, the spot market is down. But when you run the spot market, you are already in the mode of the spot market. When you run contract freight and your team and your drivers and your company is not set for the spot market, that becomes a problem. There's an old saying, there's no honor among thieves. Well, shipping companies, businesses are no different. If you have a direct shipper and you're working for $150 a car, $150, whatever, for X amount. I come in, I'm 20% cheaper. Are they going to stick with you or are they going to stick with me? You're going to say, oh, well, they love my service, they're not going anywhere. Let me tell you something. When times are tough, you, my friend, me, don't matter. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's about them. It's about their business, their family, their paycheck. Oh, and their bonus? You save us 10%, I'll give you a 2% bonus this year. Some of these guys making $100,000 a year, 2%'s a nice chunk. You know, $2,000 bonus. Some of them may even make more. Because we're talking about big wigs. Like, big wigs ain't making 100 G's. They're probably way up in the triples. And you're going to give them a percentage of that? We don't matter no more. So, am I saying direct freight is horrible? No. Am I saying not to do it? Not at all. Am I saying don't put your eggs in one basket? Absolutely. Do not. And I repeat, do not put all your eggs in one basket. Direct customers will not catapult you above everybody else. Now, if you find the right one, they can put you in a good position. But what do you have to do for that direct customer? So, if you're running for a direct customer, you're running for 2 months straight for this customer, and all of a sudden they have a bad week. You're like, I'll wait till next week. It's all right. I'll wait till next week. Are you going to have work next week? And they say, yeah, it should be back to normal. 2 words there you need to listen to. Should be. But you don't hear those. You hear, yes, back to normal. You miss should be. You know why? Because as humans, we don't want to hear should be. Yes, it'll be back to normal. But really, they said, yes, it should be back to normal. So, you've waited a week. Now they got a load for you. Maybe 1.5 loads. You're like, oh, great. They're coming back up. We're good. Next week, you get 1.5 loads. How long are you going to hold on to this customer? As a trucking company, you have flourished with this customer for 2 months. It's a lot harder for you to walk away than for them to walk away. Because to them, they can walk away and save money. To you, you're going to walk away and you have uncertainty. You have a loss of money. You have a change of structure. You have a change of plans. You may not be home every night now. Oh, am I really willing to walk into this? No, I'll just hang out here. And they're going like this. They're getting 1.5, 1.5, 1, 2. And then suddenly they're over here and you're still here. Well, they're about moved on. You haven't even looked for a load. You're not even signed up for a load board. So what happens here? Your bills are backed up. Your employees are frustrated. You're scrambling. If you're a car hauler, central dispatch takes 7 days. Well, you haven't done that. So now what? You've got to wait 7 days. So now you're at 3 weeks with no income. How far can you sustain? And you're going to tell me, Hotshot, that won't happen. And I'm going to tell you, you're wrong. It happens all the time. As humans, and I know I say this a lot, I say as humans, because what are we? We're humans. We take the path of least resistance. Leaving that direct customer is a lot of resistance. So just holding on is the path we choose. Meanwhile, there's people out here that are running the spot market. They have direct shippers, but they're running a spot market. They squeeze their direct shippers in when they call, and they let the shipper know it's going to be this long. They're not the guy waiting by the phone. And yes, when a shipper's doing very good, when a dealer's buying and selling tons and tons of cars, and you drop everything for them, you will flourish. You will succeed. But will you save money? And if you do, how long can you go without a paycheck? Because I'm going to tell you, you start making 20 grand a month for 3 months, you start living on 20 grand a month after 1 month. If after 1 month you've made $20,000 and you're 2 weeks in and you made 10, in your mind, this is permanent. The only thing constant in life is change itself. Remember that. So, the trucking companies that last the longest do the hardest part of the job. This year, 2019, in the first half, 625 trucking companies went out of business. And that's not counting the new guys that went out. I'm talking 25, 30 trucks plus. Check out Freight Waves. 600 plus companies with over 25 trucks. Well, yeah, they're little shippers. 25 trucks is a big deal. Like, most trucks out here are small companies. That's who does 80% of the work. It's the small companies. And those people that went out of business were 20, 30, 35, 40 years in business. Direct customers. Had life by the cahoots. But you know what they didn't do? Last year, when everything was up 400%, they didn't save the money. They thought this was the norm from now on. They're living on 400%. above normal. Well, now you lose 200%. Still 200 above normal. This is January. February, March, gone. Now, right now, spot market rates are coming back up for you freight guys. Cars are, you got to know how to dispatch them. I met a subscriber today, and you know, he wasn't really sold, and I'm not talking crap on him because I get it. People BS people. He wasn't sold on my process. I was telling him, but it wasn't making sense to him. Wasn't making sense, and I get it. Wouldn't make sense to me if I didn't see it. So I pulled out my phone. He pulled out his phone. We both looked for loads. If you're watching this video, I'm not going to say it. I would like you to put in the comments what happened when we looked for loads. Hopefully, my man, he watches me. I know he does. He watches them all. Please put it in the comments. I'm not even going to say your name. You know who you are. Put in the comments what happened. What happens when you think outside the box and you change with the industry? So, yeah, I'm not home every night. I'm not home every day. I don't have 50 cars a week to move. Nor do I want 50 cars a week to move. I want quality over quantity. The quantity will disappear before the quality. Because the quantity means that someone is doing above average sales, business, buying something. High quantity is above average. Quality is situational. A quality load means somebody moves cars a lot and they know what they got and they know what they're dealing with and they know what they got to do to get it moved. That is a quality load. A quantity load, as I said, is an abundance. Do you want the abundance or do you want the quality? The abundance will leave before the quality. So, I don't know if this makes sense. Maybe not. Maybe it does. I'm not saying don't use direct shippers. I'm not saying don't use dealerships. I'm saying don't put all your eggs in one basket. And there's other channels and companies doing what I do, and they're a fraud. One of them's right here on this platform. If you are taking anybody's advice, background check them. If they give you a time they've been in business, fact check them. Vet everybody. Because I'm telling you, there's people out here scamming new entrants. They're giving you guys advice and they have no clue. They were in business 5 months. Talking about they got years and years and years. No, they don't. So, but as a business owner, as an adult, it's your job to fact check who you listen to. And I know there's guys that do it. Everything I say, take it to Google. Take it right to Google. Ain't no reason to lie. You know what I mean? So, I'm truly here to help. Because I went through the trenches and barely made it out. So, I don't want to see you guys go through that. Because I'm not blowing my head up. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody because it wasn't me. But if I didn't have the support I had, the mentor I had, my wife, and my determination and willpower, I would not have dug out of the trenches. I've watched people in the trenches with me go the other way. We put in way too much time, money, and work for that, guys. So, if you're paying somebody, please do your research. You wouldn't go to McDonald's and buy a shrimp scampi. You know why? Because McDonald's don't do good shrimp scampi. They do fast food. So make sure the business mentor, coach, whatever you want to call us, that you're using, you vet them. So, alright guys, it's been rambling on long enough. Just remember, as I always say, think outside the box. Do what they won't, and I guarantee you will get what they don't. Famous man said that. Live by to this day in every aspect of my life. A lot of people won't do what I do, and they don't see success. You're gonna get a whole lot of haters. If any of you guys are on Facebook, you see I got haters for days. You know why? Because those same people that are hating took bets on how long I'd be here. And I'm still here. And I'm a disgrace. I'm not making no money. I don't know what I'm doing. But yet, I'm still here. I have my equipment. And I have mentees that have succeeded. I didn't do it for them. But that's what the mentorship does. So, I think I said this before, but that's about enough. So, guys, if you're interested in dispatching yourself, you want to get rid of your $10 an hour CEO, let your boy know. Or you can just go to payhip.com, link in the description, and get that new book. That new book will put a dispatching on your mind you've never even thought of. And when you did think of it, you said it's a waste. But I'll show you how it's not. So, alright guys, like, share, subscribe, hit that ding ding, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.